Hey, it's Suze again, and we're on day 4 today. And in today's tip, I'm going to be sharing with you another way that you can get more engagement from your audience on Facebook. Now, this tip might put some fear into some of you, and you may even know the exact thing that I'm going to be sharing with you right now before I even say it. And you've guessed it, it's Facebook Lives. Now, did you know that Facebook Lives have been around for 2 years and that over 2 billion people have watched some sort of live video on Facebook? And I know that some of you have. But Facebook Lives have 3 times more engagement on the platform. Okay, so for today's video tips, I'm going to be giving you 5 steps to create amazing Facebook Live videos. Okay, so your step 1 is to set a goal. Ask yourself what goal you're trying to achieve with the video, and as well as how the broadcast will help you achieve it. If you can, try to choose an objective that's more specific and results driven rather than just social engagement or brand awareness. Okay, so give your audience something that they can take action on is really what this step 1 is. What's the goal? What's the action they can take? Step 2 is to have an outline or a direction for the live. So even though lives are relatively spontaneous as far as the different content mediums go, it's still a good idea to craft at least some sort of outline depending on what the intent is of the video. So the best way to do that I find, and I do this myself, is to list out your points that you want to cover before you get started and have them just close by you when you're doing your lives so that you can refer to them throughout, okay? And that's the whole spontaneous aspect of it, that you can look and then come back again. There's no problem with that. Step 3 is to interact with your viewers. And it's an easy way to make your live broadcast super engaging, and it makes the fans feel appreciated, meaning that they're more likely to stick around and watch. At the start of the broadcast, greet people by name as they join. Now, you don't need to do this for every single person, but acknowledging the viewers gets them pumped up for the upcoming broadcast, and then interacting with them as you're going throughout. Now, step 4 is to recap as you go along. Okay, so introduce yourself at kind of 1 minute in, 5 minutes in, 15 seconds in, 1 minute in, and 5 minutes in. Okay, so remind your audience who it is that you are. And live videos are unique in that people can join any time during the broadcast. So it's important that you periodically recap what you've been talking about as you go on, so that as they're going in and out, they get an idea of what you're talking about. So every so often you can say something like, if you're just joining us just now, we've been talking about, and then just your recap of what your video is, and also add that to the top as well when you're adding what you're going to be doing your Facebook Live is, okay, when you're adding your heading of your Facebook Live. And step 5 is to ask a call to action, okay, so add an ask or a call to action. So this is the final step, because this is a tactic that will give you the best chance of generating some sort of immediate return on the Facebook Live. And it could be as simple as to share this video. It could be to add a comment, or it could be to direct them to a sales page or an offer that you're running as part of what your campaign and your business objective is at that time. So think of this as a way for your audience to gain more interaction with you than the value that you're bringing to them on this kind of Facebook Live. Okay, so that's it really, your kind of guide, your 5-step guide to Facebook Lives. So let's just recap those. Step 1 was to set a goal. Step 2 was to have an outline or direction. Step 3 is to interact with your viewers. Step 4, to recap as you go along. And step 5 is to introduce a call to action. And for your task today is to tag me as always in your live video, so I can follow what you're doing as you're building this more engagement on your page, more posts, more value, more interaction with what you're providing with your audience. Okay, so tag me in those videos. That is your action for today. And I know that some of you have been doing this already, so kudos to you guys, right? See you tomorrow for our day 5 post-workshop tips. Remember, only if the open rate is above 50%, which you guys are being amazing at. So I'll see you then. Get your Facebook Lives, tag me in the posts, and good luck.